Alright, I guess we'll start this video off in the car. I actually borrowed a car, an SUV, just to get this used Ralliart hood. So I drove like 3 hours from my house to pick this up for a pretty low price. It's actually pretty flawless except for like one small dent somewhere in the front, but I know someone who can fix that pretty easily. And then that scoop I'm probably gonna sell and just get like an OEM scoop or something. But yeah, it is a Rotor Glow orange from I think it was a Ralliart sedan, and this is gonna go on my Lancer. So obviously sometime in the near future we'll put this on the car, and then we're gonna wrap it white. And yeah, I've always wanted one of these hoods just because I like how it breaks up like just the flatness of the hood. Like even on my car, like I tried like to put accent marks like here and a logo there, but you know, it's just kind of bland. So that's why I picked this up, and I'm going to be basically revamping the entire car to the way I've always wanted it to look. And this is just step one in a long process. Okay, today's the day the Ralliart hood goes on. So to remove the stock hood, it's just two 12mm nuts on each side, and then you gotta disconnect the washer fluid cable. But so that's gonna go on, but then I'm gonna take off the hood scoop and the vents first, and the washer nozzles, because this thing needs to be wrapped white first. And also, the only flaw on this hood is this little dent right here, which I'm just gonna fill with some Bondo, because if anything, this whole hood needs to be repainted, but obviously we're gonna wrap it. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on off camera and then start working on this dent. Now I'm gonna get a few questions about changing the hood, but like this hood was dented over there by a rock, and you can see like rust starting everywhere from like there, the corner of the hood latch. And I've always just wanted an Evo hood. Yeah, you can see it took out the hood scoop. It's supposed to be a turbo back there, but it's whatever. Took out the vents. And I did buy a battery cover, like a plastic one, to cover up the battery in case like rain falls on it, but you can't really see the battery. That's the battery tie down right there. Yeah, I've always just wanted one because the hood it looks too plain, like without any vents. It's just one big surface, and I kind of like to break it up. I took out the vents and the hood scoop. That's going for sale for really cheap. Don't know if it's going to be already sold before this video comes out or after, but I did get a brand new hood scoop, like an OEM style one, and then I'm just gonna fill this dent now that the hood's on the car, and then we're going to gloss clear the vents and the new hood scoop, because the grille, it's gloss black, the chrome rings gloss black. Kind of want the hood accents to be gloss black as well. I took 120 grit sandpaper, sanded where the dent was, and it might not show up on camera, but like this whole area is like a low spot. So I'm just gonna put a thin layer of Bondo so it's like pretty even, and then I'm just gonna feather it in so that it's even when I go to wrap it, and it won't show like this low spot. boy, I could feel it. It's like, it's smooth and then it dips down and then back up. So yeah, I know it looks bad, but I mean, if they're gonna fix this hood anyways and paint it white, they're gonna have to strip it down and then fix the dent anyways. And I just don't have the funds to get it painted right now. And I know how to wrap a hood. So the bottom dried and I sanded it flat. There are some little pinholes you could see, but that's why I got this glazing and spot putty. Earlier my camera actually overheated in this hot day. So all I gotta do left is apply spot putty and then do a final sanding, but it's pretty smooth right now. And then after wash, we'll be ready for wrap. This is as flat as I can go and it's pretty smooth. Took out the vents, still gotta unpackage the hood scoop, but we're gonna get to painting those with a gloss cover or gloss clear, and then we'll wrap this. And here's the OEM battery cover part number. It's just this big plastic piece. It's supposed to go over the battery like that. Alright, just installed the battery cover. It's okay, but I don't know, I just don't want water touching my battery. I already have enough problems with my car dying as is. So that's how that looks. Alright, so I just cleared everything. I know that looks like crap. And these don't look great either, but these vents that came with the hood were pretty beat up. And this is just some like really cheap hood scoop from eBay, because I'm just saving up my money for other stuff. I got new brakes coming up. I got, what else do I have? I got new wheels and tires. I got a diffuser for it, and just gonna keep working on this car for the rest of summer at this time of filming. So yeah, these vents and scoops, they'll be replaced eventually. Okay, clear coat's dry, bottle dry. I got my Vivid gloss white vinyl wrap. It's a 5 by 6 foot roll. It's gonna be more than enough to wrap the hood. So when I get to wrapping the hood, I'm gonna do it off camera, and then you'll see the results. So this is before and after. Just finished wrapping up the hood. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good on camera. And of course the gloss black hood scoop and the gloss black vents, I do plan on replacing them with new ones, just because the vents were so beat up and that eBay hood scoop isn't really fitting right. So yeah, thanks for watching. More mods to come.
Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bonnet. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Phenomenon.